Isaiah's Trammels. 5 for 5. In a windy day, rainy day, here in Ohio. We're going to get right to it. Number one question: is NFL season just taking forever to get here now that the NBA is long gone and all you have is the MLB?
No, I think it's perfect. It's hype. It's hype. The longer the wait, the more the hype. People are going to watch no matter what, and and people are going to be intrigued in training camp because they've been waiting so long just for the NFL that they're going to literally be waiting for preseason games. I think it's not that it's taking too long. It's just that we're impatient, and baseball really isn't what it used to be. I mean, like back then, it was everyone watched the NBA. Then after the NBA season was over, everyone watched the MLB season. And after the MLB season, everyone would be watching the NFL season and the college football season. And that's just how it works. It's not that it's taking too long to get here. It's just too many people are impatient. And we're just in the mini camps. We just started the
Ding!
mini camps, so train camp hasn't even started yet. I think this is fun on the NFL's behalf.
Number two: if you had the first pick of the NBA draft, you would select.
I picked Marvin Bagley the third. I really like him. He's a good center. That's what most NBA teams don't have these days is good centers. And Marvin Bagley the third is one of those guys that can get the job done. He's really good. I mean, he's good at the rim. He's good at rebounding, protecting the ball, and he's even a good inside scorer. Marvin Bagley III is one of the best options. Trae Young, he's not as good, and that's because he showed. Like Oklahoma lost six straight. They lost six straight games. Barely made the tournament. Shouldn't have even been in the tournament. It's only because of his name that got them in the tournament. But like I think it's Marvin Bagley III. You know,
Bing!
not many teams have a center, and that's what teams need. Is a center that can dominate.
Question three: what has more hype this season? The San Francisco 49ers or the Denver Broncos' vicious defense?
Oh, it's definitely the 49ers. The 49ers for sure. The Denver Broncos literally didn't really add much to defense besides, I guess, adding a sweet defensive lineman. And, like, but here's the thing they got rid of Aqib Talib, and a bunch of other guys have gone. But, like, I don't think the Denver Broncos should be that hyped up. I mean, they play in one of the toughest divisions. But it's the 49ers for sure. You see, the 49ers going into last year were pretty much the worst team in the NFL. It went the Browns and the 49ers. And the 49ers changed overnight. One trade, Jimmy Garoppolo, they traded for Jimmy Garoppolo, and they ended up becoming they looked like the best team in the NFL, and they had a losing record. They ended up going 6-10 after an 0-9 start. So I think this Niners team has more hype because they got more guys. They got guys coming in that are going to be good. I mean, they got Richard Sherman in the backfield for the defense. I mean,
Ding!
if you don't think that's good enough, I don't know what is. But this 49ers team is going to be really good.
You have $1 million. You could bet on Tom Brady winning the MVP or Eli Manning throwing 30 touchdowns. What would you take?
I'd take Eli Manning throwing 30 touchdowns. As crazy as it seems, here's the thing. They're going to rely on passing to Odell Beckham Jr. a lot. Now, with this team, it's not good, but like Eli Manning throwing 30 touchdowns has a better chance than Tom Brady winning the MVP because I don't know how the Patriots are going to be this season. They're probably going to be a 12-win team. That's just a hot take. But like, honestly, Tom Brady, I don't know if he can win the MVP again. I mean, he's getting older, And he doesn't look like he's slowing down at all. No, definitely not. But like Eli Manning throwing 30 touchdowns seems more real because you got guys that are going to look way better than Brady. You got guys like Ezekiel Elliott who show a lot of value to their team. That's the honest thing. The MVP is the most valuable player. I don't know if Tom Brady is necessarily the most valuable player. I mean, he's a valuable player, but is he the most valuable player in the NFL? No. So Eli Manning throwing 30 touchdowns doesn't seem that far away. Seems how Odell Beckham Jr. is going to get at least one touchdown a game. So that just leaves one more touchdown.
Final question. Hypothetically, if you could have put Mike Tyson in his prime in the UFC, would he have been a champion?
Yeah. No. No, that's no, I wouldn't say so because really all Mike Tyson had was boxing. And here's the thing, that's perfect. But when it comes to MMA, you need to be more all around. You don't really see great fighters, but you don't really see like some Brazilian jiu-jitsu artists just dominating the UFC. It's more of the all-around fighters. UFC is made for all-around fighters. It's not made for boxing. I don't think Mike Tyson would really be that dominant. He might win a title or something like that, but I don't see him being as dominant as some people might think he would be. And that's just the brutal truth. And if you put him in the UFC with Brock Lesnar in it, if Brock Lesnar if Brock Lesnar were to ever fight against Mike Tyson, I think Brock Lesnar might beat Tyson. Because, like, you got wrestlers in the UFC. I don't think Mike Tyson could take on a wrestler in a fight. Maybe his fist, but if he wouldn't, is it going to be more for the ground or standing up? That's the question. But, like, really? No, that's just a little insane. Maybe a good record. He might be good, but not champion status.
Final question, bonus question. Seattle Seahawks. Over 6 wins or under?
Pretty much. You too. I gotta go the over. They're definitely gonna win more than 6 games. They got a good team. Russell Wilson's great. He's just great. I think Russell Wilson's gonna carry that team for the most part. Although they play in probably the toughest division right now. It's probably going to be the toughest division, the NFC West. I think the Seattle Seahawks are going to go over. I don't see them having a drastic change, like just completely bad. They still got good players around them. But I don't really see them doing that good. I guess over 6 games. 6 is...
And one last question.
Crazy. 7 for today?
Do you want to smack that guy for walking by?
And camera off.
And this does it for our show. Isaiah Trammell's It Factor. Hot takes and sizzling syrup. Have a good day.
We'll try better next time.